right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year. Taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Levis to throw. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So a chance here for early points. 2 plays in, and already it's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, they try Pollard. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
So on 4th down, the veteran Nick Folk will try it for Tennessee. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw, here's Willis. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Titans offense ready now for their second drive. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. Now, Levis. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 2nd down, Levis. His pass caught. It's Chigokankwo. 17 yards on that play. First down for Tennessee.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Jacobs. He'll take this down to the 47. Amani Hooker there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. A good run there for a gain of 6, but it's still going to be 3rd and long. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. To throw is Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Levis to throw. Open man is Hopkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Willis. He gets that complete as he hits Reed.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing, Willis. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple of yards short of the first down, a gain of 13.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
The man in motion is Watson. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. and it draws the flag. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. The motion man is Boyd. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. The defense dialed in. He's going backwards on that one, taken down back at his own 5. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Pollard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. They go play action with Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Levis. To the left side in the hands of Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. This one complete to Ridley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. From the gun, it's Levis. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. In motion, Reed. Here's Wilson. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Levis to throw. Complete Ridley on the reception. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Levis. That's taken in by Burks. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On 1st down, Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They give to Pollard on the option. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 6. Now, Levis. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screen play. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. play action. He'll set up to throw. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First and 10. Throwing is Willis. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, faking the give. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. To throw, here's Willis. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Levis to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Levis. Catch made. That's Boyd. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Levis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they will remain down by 1.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Nixon on the return. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Nice move, slips a tackle, gets forward for a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Here's 3rd and 7. Dobbs headed in motion. Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The motion man is Boyd. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Slot receiver headed right. On 2nd down, Levis. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
To the left side in the hands of Boyd. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is the veteran Preston Smith. Works his way in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Third and long. Levis. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Complete. Ridley on the reception. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On play action, here's Levis. There's that man again. Another catch. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Nice grab there by Ridley, and this is a unit that this Tennessee Titans offense has continued to search and build ever since the departure of A.J. Brown a few years back. And now with the signing of Calvin Ridley, a guy who has been a playmaker everywhere he's been, they're starting to put together a really nice receiving corps down in Tennessee.
Second and a yard. To throw is Levis. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Levis to throw it here on first down. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Hopkins sent in motion. Throwing on second down, Levis. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Folks' kick is good. And the Titans move out front. It's 9-7.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
A run here with Wilson. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Willis. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Dobbs headed in motion. A run on first and goal. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. For the lead, here is third and goal. Now Willis. A Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Packers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. But deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Now Levis. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Levis to throw. A quick slant caught by Boyd. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there, no gain.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still 3rd down.
So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. They'll stick to the ground. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. To throw is Levis. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They go play action with Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
Pollard with a nice first down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Derrick Henry.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here's Levis. Catch made there by Burks.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Here's Levis to throw. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Now, Levis. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing, Willis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Willis now to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hopkins sent in motion. On 2nd down, Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
The Titans sending out their punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Now a 3rd and 2. In motion, Reed. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Punt team out, ready to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Score zone right here. No score zone.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.